It's Wednesday the 20th of February, just getting ready to go to rehearsal. Today we're looking at two tracks, one by Coldplay, one by Elbow. One Day Like This, or On a Day Like This, I can never remember what it's called, by Elbow, and Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay. Both these songs we're going to use backing tracks for, because you physically can't do it with two guitars, bass and drums. So that's going to be interesting. Graham set up the backing tracks for those. A lot of people kind of think using backing tracks is cheating, but it's really not. It makes life harder, if anything, because there's no leeway. Everything has to be bang on time. If you miss a beat or something, you're screwed. Like normally, if you're jamming a song out and something goes wrong, you can just keep looping around a bit, until you find your place, and then everybody can come back in. But you haven't got that safety net with when you're playing tracks. So it's interesting. So I think they're going to sound good. It's going to take a bit of work, these ones, but it's going to be good. Yeah. So let's go. I've just turned up at rehearsal. So let's go see what's going on. The door's locked. That's what's going on. Okay. Better get my key. Fucking time to call this. Afternoon.
Afternoon? It's only 11 o'clock.
Oh, I thought we were half 10.
I thought we were half 10.
Well, that's been every other.
Well, if you want to check back on the messages, I'd say you'll probably do about 11 because I need to pay
Did
for
you?
childcare.
Okay, fair enough.
Have that on camera. Thank you very
Deleting
much.
that.
Jamie being correct on GoPro.
It's not like having a Tom be late, is it?
I know,
Weird, isn't it?
Must be something in the name. Must be Latin for always late.
To be fair to him, there has been a massive crash on the A45.
Yeah. Fucking time to call this.
We're all the same. Face playing Toms. All fucking Toms. Available for any wedding or function.
EastEnders. I don't know if that was the words.
But
That's the way it is for the EastEnders. I might have just made that up when I was a kid.
that's the way it is for the EastEnders.
It does have the synth stops in it. I'm just checking that the track actually stopped in the right places.
Play the end for us.
The end of that. The only way to play the end of that.
End of the actual track.
The actual track. I can never remember. It just fades out and it's really weird. So 2 with drums and then 1 without them. That's the end.
Oh, you make me feel like I'm alive again. Too much come to me, should say everything you want to dream away. Under this pressure, under this weight, we're diamonds taking shape. We're diamonds taking shape.
I'm having a hell of a time singing that backing vocal over those drums. But
Yeah, it's the call and answer as well, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's way off beat. I will get it, but I just need to.
Yeah, well, everything will chip in. There's a few other bits, we can get back to
We'll blast through.
yeah.
that. You guys have to join in on the woohoos.
Yeah.
It might be a little high, but if we can find that.
Woohoo!
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 Woohoo! Right, sounds okay for a first fist.
Should go through it a couple of times
I
and maybe
think so.
I need to.
I think that'll do.
Yeah,
Keep that.
that's it, right, ready.
Gig ready, right? What we're moving on to?
Elbow?
Cool. Does everyone know which version of this song we're doing?
Yes. Got to play along the backing track to make sure.
Make sure it's the right one. Yeah, there's
I've
no
got the same
quiet
track,
verse
so-
in the middle,
I think I've got
No.
the same backing track for this.
and it starts straight away with the drums. There's no strings intro.
Got sort of a single version, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the YouTube video version if you like, yeah. Right, well let's make sure
Let's
the
get
kit's
it.
working, I guess. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the verses at the minute.
From what point of view?
Just with the everything's going on the one note.
Okay.
It's so confusing to know what to do really because for the majority of the song, the bass player's just sitting on the F, but the guitars are doing the chord changes, and I don't know whether to go with the guitars or not. What sounds better because
That's what I don't know what to do either because
I think go with the chord changes.
yeah.
Like a loaded gun. What made me behave that way? These are words I'd never say.
I think that sounds better with the bass
Feel that?
following. Yeah.
Okay.
It just seems to gel a bit better.
It's also more interesting to play.
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah.
Especially when you don't know what the notes are.
Yeah.
Someone tell me how I feel.
I'm watching like a few live ones and the guitarist is literally just been doing that throughout the whole thing. 'Cause the strings and the bass are like all moving around anyway.
Okay.
But I might just change it.
Okay.
Try tonight. 'Cause holy cow, I love your eyes. Only now I see the light. Yeah, lying with me halfway, stumbling over what to say. Well, anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day.
Would one of you guys be able to take that lower harmony on the end bit?
Where does it go? What is it?
It's basically the one that Liam starts singing.
Okay.
You just carry on doing that all the way through, pretty much. One day like this a year will see me right.
Okay.
It's not too high.
Okay. I'll take that.
Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year will see me right.
Well, I can do that. That is an option that we have available to us.
Just to put one or two on there, I reckon, for the end bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy cow, curtains wide. One like this a year will see me right. Throw those curtains wide. One day like this a year.
That's where the tracking I think the song, does it fade?
It fades.
Yeah, so just going to find the ending.
Well, the obvious would be to go to those. It's a real powerful. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
So, hi.
Hi.
How does your backing track thingy work?
Oh, my backing track
What is it?
thingy
And what is it? And how does it work?
What is it? My backing track thingy is a Roland SPDSX.
What's that?
That is this thing. One of them. It's all shiny. And basically, I run stereo tracking out of that, and a separate click track, and put that all through the desk, so we can all have click in our ears, we can all have stereo tracking in our ears, and yeah, that's it really. Sounds really cool, and then I can do samples and play with effects and all sorts of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Back from rehearsal now. Things went really well. Both the songs we did sounded great. The backing tracks sounded awesome. So yeah, they'll be going in the set for the next gig, which is on the 2nd of March, I do believe. We're playing at Pinewood Studios, so that should be pretty cool. The way we approach learning songs differs depending on the sort of song we're doing. So like the Green Day ones we did for the last gig, because they're fairly standard, just thrashed them out songs, we all just listened to them at home. Got to the gig and just played through them, without any rehearsal, because it didn't really require any. Ones like we were doing today require a bit more thought. Graham put the backing tracks together, and but still we all just listened to them at home and then got to rehearsal and just put all the parts together. Sometimes we're asked to do songs that aren't, that might not have guitars in them, or not prominent guitars anyway. So we have to sort of work out an arrangement for them. And in a lot of those cases, what we'll do is we'll record ideas at home and then just email them over to each other and kind of build the track from there, and then take it to the rehearsal room. And work it out live. So yeah, so it really does depend how we approach stuff, depending on what song it is. So yeah, good day's rehearsal. It's good fun. And got a weekend off, which is nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with mine yet. Jamie's recording all weekend, I think, with his black metal project, Leave Nothing. I don't know what the other guys are up to, but I'm sure I'll find out. Anyway, I'm going to go cook myself some lasagna. So, cool. See you later.